Hi, it's Mike. Like and subscribe for more videos. This is a review on Exposed. Expectations were low for this film, had bad reviews. Saw it one day on my day off on the Sci-Fi Channel. Checked it out. I'm a Keanu Reeves fan and a De Armas fan too. So they were in it and give it a whirl, give it a try, watch it. Also have rewatched it. I watched the TV version, so there's things that could be even more editing or more like cut out for time. So I watched it on Amazon Prime Video. It's on Freeverse. You can watch it there. Yeah, rewatching it to see the full thing, more of it. A okay cop thriller, some crazy stuff. It felt like two different films were going on. You have this cop thriller with Keanu Reeves, and then you have with Ana de Armas this kind of psychological, supernatural sort of film going on. Also, it felt like they added in Keanu Reeves scenes in post. Some of his scenes felt tacked on. Rewatching it though, there is more of a connection. I've seen the connection, so initially, and this is going off the TV version, so it didn't feel as connected, but there is more of a connection with watching it. The acting, Keanu Reeves, Scott, and Ana de Armas, Isabel, give good performances. There's good moments between Scott's character and his son. There's a good moment. Isabel and her family, too. And some of the family members are good. Their acting is good. Else was okay. They did their part. Editing, there was some choppy editing, but not a complete chop shop. The last half hour felt jumbled and rushed. Bad transition to this white transition. There's subplots that didn't resolve and pacing issues, especially at the end. The story is interesting, crazy too. With Isabel, it reminded me of Silent Hill. The cinematography was good. There was like good wide shots throughout. On top, it's showing like the camera's up on the ceiling and it's showing from down Isabel like holding onto a casket. When Isabel's walking in the subway in those tunnel things, that's cool shots there. When she's walking the street under the scaffolding, and she's walking hallway with this little girl, like giving the little girl back to her father, like a good hallway shot. An interesting thing to know that this was edited up and they changed the title to Expose, which I'm not crazy about. The title is kind of generic. The original title, Daughter of God, and is more focused too on Isabel, and they added in, which was funny, to the other thing, they added in more of Keanu Reeves' scenes, and it felt like that too. It's a petition, but it's closed to get the director's cut, and people want it, so kind of like Zack Snyder released the Snyder cut sort of thing, but the petition's closed to get the director's cut. Lionsgate, you can do it. There's nothing win-win for you. You'll make money, and people want to see it. Supposedly, it's better. Seen what people have said. I've seen a still image of her looking like a clown or a mime. Another oddity with her story. Overall, an okay film. It's not as bad as they were making it out to be. Recommended for Keanu Reeves fans or Ana de Armas fans. Otherwise, you can live without seeing it. See it for free on TV. If you have Amazon Prime Video, or it's on Freeverse, check it out on Freeverse. It's not collection worthy. It's a one and done deal. Spoiler warning. You've been warned. Belle divulging into the oddities. She thinks she's Mother Mary when she's found out she's pregnant. I remember telling Josh this and being like, what the heck? What? Her oddity, she sees this demon woman. She also seen this guy too in the beginning. And there's different ways to interpret this. Supernatural or psychological. It can be both. It can be either one or the other. I see it, my theory, but also I'm kind of filling in plot holes though too, because the movie doesn't really go in those characters represent or mean. What I think they mean, it's psychological to Isabel because of her past trauma, being abused, and then she was raped too. Her memory, she doesn't remember, but then it all comes back to her, but her seeing it, and her literally seeing like a demon, her own inner demon. That's what I believe the representation is. The guy that jumped in the front was like the guy there's two ways to take it. Someone that was been there before and died, or she's really heavy into religion, this guy walking, or wanting to see something good too. It could be that because of what the awful thing that just happened to her, being raped, seeing a miracle, something good for her. Another thing, she sees this little kid, and you find out the little kid's her, but there's some bad blatant writing. It tells you that I'm the girl, and I'm like, you didn't need that. That was bad there. But and they go into it, and then she was abused, and she's living back with her parents too. There's a whole thing of that. It doesn't go anywhere. The demon woman just disappeared. That's what I believe, that it's a representation of her inner demon, or her battling her demons. Keanu Reeves is kind of this washed up, kind of a deadbeat father trying to solve the case. And it's kind of, it's kind of a typical solving case thing. There's another subplot with the brother, and he was involved with these gangsters. One gangster boss, his friend too is involved, but that disappears. His friend just like disappeared. He was gonna hire the friend though, the one bad gangster guy. He was gonna hire the friend to kill the brother character, but it had this awful transition, white transition, and it's just the two of them, and they've been shot, or he's been shot, and then he stabs him to death. It's the brother character, so it's like, it's okay. It's like, wait, how did he get here, and what happened to the friend character, and okay, both die too after. Isabel, you find out that she's the little girl the whole time. You find out that, and then she stabbed the father, and then the police are there, and the one cop's Keanu Reeves there, and then it just like ends. And it's like, okay. More reviews on the way. Mike's Reviews Art and More. Follow it. It's on Facebook, Twitter too, Instagram. Post up stuff there. I take drawing requests too, so if you want to give me any drawing requests, you can comment on that. Did you like this movie too? Let's discuss in the comment section this movie or not. Are you with the critics and audiences? The score saying it was awful. I thought it was okay though. I did not think it was awful. I've seen awful. It's no Son of the Mask or Batman or Robin. Let me know what you guys think. Peeps, have a good night. Stay creative.